Living in a large, well-known city, you may typically find historical sites, breathtaking architecture, museums, a wide selection of food and drink, and much more nearby. After all, the most well-liked cities in the world, including Boston, Massachusetts, Shanghai, China, and Paris, France, are coveted for a reason. However, there are expenses associated with city living. Have you ever glanced at your electricity bill and recoiled at the cost? Well, spare a thought for those unfortunate people who reside in the most pricey cities in the world. The most costly cities in the world don't exactly seem like a vacation, what with their sky-high rents, pricey cocktails, and exorbitant transportation charges. Hey everyone, welcome to this channel Everything and You. Here are the list of most expensive cities in the world. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Number 10. Seoul, Korea. Seoul, the capital of South Korea, is only barely able to make it to position 10. The high cost of living in the city and the substantial security deposits that people must pay are a big part of the reason why. It also has to do with the fact that from the second part of the 20th century, the South Korean currency has tended to perform well as a result of the Republic of Korea's economy's stability and expansion. Number 9. Guangzhou, China. Guangzhou, another city in mainland China, is establishing itself as one of the most expensive places to live in the world. The city is comparable to Shanghai in that it shares many of the same characteristics that make it such an expensive place to live. Even though the city is less well known among expats, it's not the cheapest destination to unwind due to the strength of the currency, inflation rates, and regular expense of living that comes with living in a highly populated country. Number 8. Shanghai, China. Shanghai in China is not just one of the most expensive cities in the world, but it is also one of the most densely populated. The country's increased rates of inflation, which have been revealed in recent years, along with the Chinese yuan's ongoing strength versus other major currencies, are two factors that contribute to the city's high cost of living. Number 7. Zurich, Switzerland. It's no secret that Switzerland is a wealthy nation. As a result, not one, but two of its cities are among the 10 most expensive places to live. The city has some of the highest incomes in the world, which may be related to all those large banks that have their headquarters there, in addition to drawing some of the world's most famous and wealthy individuals just due to the city's classy vibe. Number 6. Tel Aviv, Israel. The Middle East's most costly city to live in is Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv, the only city in the Middle East to rank among the top 10 most expensive cities in the world, is a center for all things opulent and regal. While this contributes to the city's high cost of living, it can also be largely attributed to the strengthening of the shekel, the currency of Israel. Number 5. Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo, the capital of Japan, is another city that has helped Asia overtake Europe as the continent with the highest concentration of expensive cities. Given that Tokyo is the country's capital and since Japan is notorious for having extremely high living expenses, it is not surprising that prices are highest there. Rent costs make up the greatest portion of expenses, followed closely by automobile ownership and transportation costs. Those slick, quick bullet trains aren't free. Number 4. London, United Kingdom. London has established itself as the 4th most expensive city in the world, earning the nickname, the City of Dreams. Similar to New York, a large number of individuals from all over the world migrate to the UK city in search of fame, fortune, or just to live the life that Londoners make out to be so damn nice. Rent and transportation costs in London are among the most exorbitant in the world, so you'll need a lot of money to establish a pleasant life for yourself here. Number 3. Geneva, Switzerland. The best entry from Europe, Geneva, Switzerland, has long been regarded as the pinnacle of class and luxury. It is renowned for facilitating the most extravagant of lives, with the best restaurants, social scene, and cutting-edge mansions. You won't have any doubts about why it's one of the most costly cities to live in after strolling around one of their immaculate streets and visiting a nearby grocery shop. Number 2. New York, USA. The entry from New York, the USA's concrete jungle, is next on the list. New York, the only city in North America to make the top 10, is known as the land of opportunities, drawing throngs of visitors from all over the world who are competing to establish themselves in the city. As a result, it should come as no surprise that the city is so expensive to live in. After all, everyone wants a piece of the Big Apple. Number 1. Hong Kong. Asia dominates the list of the 10 most expensive cities to live in, so it's no surprise that the bustling city of Hong Kong takes the cake as the number 1. Hong Kong is a region of China and is known for attracting some of the most successful and wealthy businessmen in the world, with thousands of expats drawn to the city. This is the third year in a row that Hong Kong has claimed the honor of being the world's priciest city on the ECA index.